Hello students, welcome to AK Virtual Math. Today IGCSE non-calculator paper was there. So I've asked some students regarding the paper. I've collected some reviews from the students. So I got some mixed opinion from the students. Some students mentioned that the paper was quite easy, but some questions were challenging. And some students mentioned that paper was medium. So, and I have collected some question based on students' memory. Let's see. So, one question was told by one student, like it was just a simple calculation, like 0.7 square, something was like that. So how we can do this was simple calculation, but it is non-calculator, so we have to do without using calculator. So we can just do like this. It is 0.7 times 0.7, so we have to just multiply this 7 into 7, so we'll be getting 49. And these after decimal 2 digits are there, so we have to apply decimal here, so that after decimal 2 digits should be there. So this was one question said by one student. And other question was like this, something 2 divided by 0.04. So what we'll get here, again we have to do it manually without using calculator. So how we can do it without using calculator? So we can write it in the form of fraction like this, 2 upon 0.04. Now what we'll do, let's multiply with 100 up and down so that we can eliminate this decimal. So what we'll get here, so we'll be getting here this 200 upon 4. So this 4 5s are 20, so we'll be getting 50. So this will be the answer. One student share this question in which the scores, statistics of the score was given, like mean, he said that mean was given, that was 10, and median was given, that was 13, and range was given, that was 12. So total numbers of score was given, that was 4. So it was asked to find the number of scores in each game. So how we can find out? The 4 scores were given and the mean of the score was 10, median was 13, range was 12. So how we can find out these 4 scores? So the 4 scores has empty space like this. So what were these 4 scores? So first thing, mean is 10 and total number of scores is 4. So it means the sum of all 4 scores should be 40. 10 times 4, that should be 40. Means if we'll add these 4 scores, so we should get 40. Now median is 13, so average of these two numbers should be 13. So what we can say, okay, let's first try with 13. Let's say this is 13, this is also 13, the score may be same. So now if I'll take this 13 and 13, so it will become 26. So out of 40 we already had 26. How much is left? So 40 minus 26 if I'll do, so what I will get here, so it will be 14, and the range is 12, means the difference of these two scores must be 12 and the sum should be 14. So what it should be, so I can say if this is 1 and this is also 13, so 1 and 13 it will become 14 and the difference will be 13. So these 4 scores should be 1, 13, 13, 13. In 3 games the score should be 13, and one in one game it should be 1. So in that case, if you'll see, the mean will be 10. If you'll add all together, 39 plus 140, 40 divided by 4, so you will get 10. Mean will be 10. Median, so middle one, the average of these two will be 13. And range, the highest minus lowest, that is 12. So one question was like this. Another question was said by one student. He said that there was one trapezium given like this, and these two angles were 90 degree. This side was 21 centimeter something, and this was 8 centimeter, and this was 15 centimeter. So in this question it was asked to find out the perimeter of this trapezium. So how to find the perimeter of this trapezium? What we will do? So see, these three sides are given. If you need to find out the perimeter, so you have to add all the boundaries. There are 4 boundaries, so you have to add all the boundaries, but this boundary is not given, this side is not given. So what we'll do to find out this, we have to join this to make this triangle. Now we will calculate this side by using the Pythagoras theorem, because this side, this is 15, so this will be 6, so 15 plus 6, it will be 21, and this is 8, so this should be also 8. So this we can use it, square root of 6 square plus 8 square. So it will be what? 36 plus 64. So we'll be getting here under root 100, that is equal to 10. So this side will be 10. So therefore the perimeter of this will be what? This is, one side is 21 plus this is 8 plus this is 15 plus this side is 10. So we have to add all these sides, and if we add this, so we'll get 54. So the perimeter of this trapezium will be 54 centimeter. Okay, another question was shared by one student. It was very simple question, just they have to write in standard form. Like it was given something 230,000 and it was asked to write in standard form. So how we can write this in standard form? This is whole number, not a decimal number, so we can consider decimal is here, and then we have to shift it just after the first non-zero digit, so here in between 2 and 3. So how many digit we have shifted it? 1 2 3 4 5. So we can say it will be 2.3 into 10 raised to the power 5. So this will be the standard form. And another question was something like this. It was something 80 times 10 raised to the power 50, and overall power was 1 by 3. So it was asked to find the answer in standard form. So how we can write this in standard form? Let's see. So here we can apply the laws of indices. So what we'll do first, let's separate 10 from 80. So we can write it like this: 8 into 10 that we have separated from 80 into 10 raised to the power 50. Now this is having power 1, so this power will be added here according to the laws of indices. So we'll get 8 into 10 raised to the power 51. Don't forget to apply this power 1 by 3. Here also power 1 by 3. Now we can write this 8 also in the form of index. So we can write 2 raised to the power 3, that is 2 cube, into 10 raised to the power 51, and overall power is 1 by 3. Now this power will be distributed here and here also. So what we'll get here? So it means it will be 2 raised to the power 3 into 1 by 3 into 10 raised to the power 51 into 1 by 3. Now we'll simplify this power. So this will become 3 will get cancelled here. So it will be just 2 into 10 raised to the power. This 3 will cancel 51. So we'll get 17. 17 times 3 is 51. So 10 raised to the power 17. So see, now this is in standard form. So this will be the final answer if the question is like this. So again, I'm not sure whether these are the question. This is just based on the student's memory. So Now, according to the most of the students, the most challenging question they said, there was one polygon, in fact the regular polygon, and the diagram was given something like this. Only four sides were given, so it was something like this in the diagram, and one triangle was formed like this, and some angles were given. This angle was given 135 degree, and this angle was x degree, and these points were given a, b, c, d and e. This was some part of a regular polygon. So it was asked to calculate the value of x. Now how we can calculate this value of x? So what we can do here, you know that these regular polygon, the interior angle of the regular polygons are equal. How many angles of the regular polygons are shown here? First thing, this is one interior angle of the regular polygon, and this whole is another interior angle of the regular polygon. So it means these two angle must be equal, and this is regular, so this side will be also equal. So it means this angle will be also x. This triangle will be isosceles triangle, so if this is x, so this will be also x. Now how we can find out this angle? This angle will be, see, 180. Sum of the interior angle of the triangle is 180. So from 180, if we'll subtract this 2x, then we'll get this. So this angle will be 180 minus 2x. And this whole angle will be what? It will be 135 plus x. So these two angles must be equal because these two are the interior angle of the regular polygon. So we'll make these two angles equal, then we'll solve it for x. So let's write it. 135 plus x is equal to 180 minus 2x. So let's add 2x both sides, so this side x will get cancelled. So we'll be getting here x plus 2x is equal to 180, and subtract 35 from both sides, so this side 35 will get cancelled, this side will be minus 135. So now let's solve. This is 3x and this side is 180 minus 135, so it will be 45. So now divide it both side with 3, so we'll be getting 45 upon 3. So x will be equal to 15 degree. So see, this is what the value of x. The most of the students said that these questions took a lot of time to solve. Another question that was something like 27 x raised to the power 9, and overall power was something minus 2 upon 3, and it was asked to simplify it. So this is again based on laws of exponents. We can use the law of indices to simplify it. So before applying laws of indices, let's write this 27 also in the form of index. So we can write it 3 raised to the power 3, 3 cube is 27, into x raised to the power 9, and overall power is minus 2 upon 3. Now again we'll distribute this power here and here. So what we'll get? We'll be getting 3 raised to the power 3 into minus 2 by 3, and into x raised to the power 9 into minus 2 upon 3, something like this. So if you'll see, this 3 will get cancelled with this 3. So we'll be getting here 3 raised to the power just minus 2 into, and this 9 can be divided by 3, so you will get 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and then this 3 will multiply with 2, so 3 to the 6, will be getting x raised to the power minus 6. So finally this is having negative power, so we can write it 1 upon 3 square into x raised to the power 6, or we can just write 1 upon 3 square is 9, so 9x raised to the power 6. This is how we can simplify it. Okay. Another question was something like exponential equation. So They said it was something 7 raised to the power x is equal to 49 raised to the power 1 minus 2x, something it was like this. So this is just like exponential equation. So how we can solve it? To solve this type of problem, what we do? We in first step we make these bases same. So here base is 7, here base is 49. So we have to make it base 7. So we can write it like this: 7 raised to the power x is equal to 7 square raised to the power 1 minus 2x. Okay. So then it will be 7 raised to the power x, and this power will be multiplied. So we'll be getting 7 raised to the power 2 times 1 minus 2x. Something like this. Now as bases are same, so therefore these power must be equal. So we can make this equation: x is equal to 2 times 1 minus 2x. So let's solve it for x. So we'll be getting x is equal to 2 minus 4x. This 2 will be multiplied here and this 2 will be multiplied here as well. So now if we'll add 4x both sides, so it will become x plus 4x is equal to 2, and this x will get cancelled. So now this will become 5x and that will be equal to 2. So therefore if we'll divide both sides with 5, so we'll be getting x is equal to 2 upon 5. So that is x is equal to, either we can leave it like this in the form of fraction, or we can just write this will be 0 point and it will become 20. 5 4 the 20, so x will be 0.4. One more question. It was like simplification of algebraic fraction. So the question was something like this: 2x square plus 3x minus 20 upon ax plus 4a minus 3bx minus 12b. So it was something like this. So, and it was asked to simplify this question. So how we can simplify it? So this is algebraic fraction. So in first step we have to factorize numerator and denominator. And if we'll see any common factor in numerator and denominator, then we have to cancel that common factor. So this upside is quadratic expression. So we have to factorize it by splitting the middle term. So how we can split this middle term? First thing, that this first term is the coefficient of x square term is 2. So we'll see what will be the multiplication. So 2 into minus 20, it should be 40, minus 40. And addition, we are going to split this 3. So addition should remain 3. So we need two numbers, so that multiplication should be minus 40 and addition should be 3. So what will be these two number? Multiplication is negative, so one number should be positive and one number should be negative. And addition is positive, means bigger numbers should be positive. So one number should be 8 and other number should be 5. 8 times 5 is 40. So multiplication is negative, so one number should be positive and one number should be negative. And here addition is positive, which means bigger number should be positive and smaller number should be negative. So plus 8 and minus 5. Now let's factorize this. So to factorize this, we'll split this middle term. Let's write it here. So 2x square plus 8x minus 5x and then minus 20. So from first pair here, what are the common things? So 2 is common and x is also common. So x will be left here and plus 4 will be left here. Now from here minus 5 is common. See, negative sign is also common and 5 is also common. So what will be left here? X, and here plus 4 will be left. So this bracket thing is common. So x plus 4 and this side 2x minus 5. So see, numerator we had factorized here. So now we can write it here. This numerator, in the place of numerator we'll write this. So that is x plus 4 and 2x minus 5. Now we have to factorize this denominator. So here 4 terms are there, so we have to just make this pair of 2 and we'll take something common from this. So what is common from first pair? A is common. So if I'll take a common from first pair, let's write it here. So what will be left here? X plus 4. And if I'll take here minus 3b as a common, so what will be left here? X will be left and this minus will become plus, and 3 4 times 12, so 4 will be left. So again see, this bracket thing is common, so we can take x plus 4 as a common. what will be left? A minus 3b will be left. So this is denominator here. Let's write it, x plus 4 and a minus 3b. Now see, this is now see, these are common factors. So we'll cancel these two common factors. So what will be left here? Just 2x minus 5 upon a minus 3b. So this will be the simplest form of this given fraction. So okay students, and if you have still any questions that you remember, you can share it in the comment here. Thanks for watching guys. Please like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Drop your questions or doubts in the comments. I'll be happy to help.